Hey, what's up, everybody? Brian Price, Echo 7 Design Company. Today we are actually going to be doing some work for once. We're going to be doing. Oh, yeah. What is up, Tay? Yeah, we're going to be getting the party started in just a second. I actually. I'm going to be. I have a treat for you guys today. I'm going to be doing a logo from start to finish. We're gonna go sketch to all the way to finish because it needs to be done today. I actually got my former biology teacher as a client, Miss Jamie McNeil. She is starting it's basically like an instruction and consulting business about teaching teachers how to teach mathematics and science. So I'm going to be making a logo for her today and then a flyer because they are going to a trade show tomorrow. So nothing like a last minute creation. So let's see here. Let's go. Actually, we're going to start on the iPad, so hopefully you guys will be able to see it. Oh, well, hello there, Jesse. We'll go ahead and switch over here. I don't know if the... and let's get some... There we go. Hopefully you guys can hear that. We'll get some background music. Turn that down just a little bit. There we go. How are the levels on that? Can you guys hear? Okay. Alright, we're going to bring up, let's see. Let's do this in Fresco. We're going to do this in Adobe Fresco. Usually I like to use Procreate for just regular creation, but this time around we're going to be... since I'm going to take that to straight to Illustrator, then it works a little better with works a little bit better going from place to place. So this is how I work. Actually, you know what? Here, we're going to switch over to this. Okay, first I actually like to do a little bit of... Where's my... There we go. Okay. Sorry, I had it so loud in the headphones I couldn't hear myself think. Okay, first off, we're going to go... This is kind of my process for creating logos from scratch. Let me bring up my note, I'll show you. So this here is what I met with her about. She doesn't want to expand to any other subjects, so it's strictly going to be math and science. It's actually a really cool kind of thing because they're going to be teaching different school districts and stuff. They're going to travel around and teach them how best to teach math and science because with the way things are going and the way that education's under attack, it really helps that you have dedicated educators, lifelong educators, to help kind of set the bar straight. So this is what she sent me. She was laughing at this, told me that this is her horrible attempt at making a logo. So a couple of her, and then this was another where she sketched some stuff out, which is actually super, super helpful for a designer because, it's, yes, I can come up with something completely from scratch, but if you already have an idea about putting stuff, what you kind of want, it helps a ton. So we have that to start with and that to work with. So she likes the fire. And then she wants to include the tagline, "Hello, Izzy. What you doing, bud? You just talking?" Yeah, Izzy's making herself known, so. Alright. Come here, bud. What are you doing? Alright, she was just a talking. Just a talking. Okay. Now, what I want to do next is I want to go to Zigoogle because I want to include a little bit of science and math in this. So we're going to go symbols that represent. Let's see. There we go. Sorry, I got a text. Symbols that represent math and science. So I'm already kind of thinking I might want to do like either a test tube or even like a beaker or something like that, maybe to incorporate, just because I like those shapes. And then basically I want to kind of dig into here and see if anything sparks any kind of inspiration. So we'll let's get some more music. With this being a live stream, unfortunately I can't just run Spotify, where I can play a lot of music that we're all familiar with and love, but Stream Deck has some really cool little free music and an interesting assortment of rockabilly, which I was very excited about. So, all right, I'm kind of feeling pi. Pi is really good. That's a fun symbol. I don't really know that infinity is really going to work here. Could always go with the regular plus minus division multiplier, but you know, I think that's kind of played out. Oh, I like that. That's neat. Not for us, but just in general. That's pretty cool. Pardon me. So, hey, thanks, Black Shadow. I appreciate it. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the shit show. All right. So, yeah, I'm thinking maybe pi. We might play with pi. But I don't know if that's really gonna fit. So we're gonna play with a bunch of stuff. So that's always a fun thing to do. All right, so let's go ahead and switch back to this guy here. We'll bring the iPad over. Hopefully, I don't know how much of this y'all are gonna actually see. Oh, guess I should use the Apple Pencil for it. Let's see. I'm gonna draw that. And that, you can't really see that at all. Okay, let's see. Let's try to adjust some stuff. Let's turn that down. Oh, you know what? I think that's mostly, that might be that guy. Come on. There we go. Hey, that's a little better. I have to kind of take my hand away to be able to see it. Let's see. You know what? How about we do this? Can I rotate that? I don't think I can. Okay. Sorry for the live tweak here, but we're gonna try to get this to where you guys can see. Oh, that's already been all the way over. Okay, cool. Oops. Okay, let's see here. Oh, and what's up? This is what's up, Mimic? What's up, Mimic? Come on. There we go. Okay. Aha! this over a little bit and maybe do the sketches here. Let's try to increase the brightness maybe. You know what? I actually have an idea that might work. Let's bring this down just a little more. Let's see. Let's just make this darker. Or increase the size of it a little bit anyway. There we go. Cool. So that shows that, but it's not going to show in real time. I think I'm going to have to probably do a little bit of work trying to figure out how to directly capture iPad stuff. So I'll tell you what. I wonder if I readjust that camera. Okay, well, I'll just kind of explain what I'm doing while I'm doing it, and then I'll just take my hand off every once in a while to show you. I'm sorry about this. This is the first time using the iPad on the screen, so it might. We're just gonna experiment together. How's that? Okay. All right. So if we go the, here, I'll bring that down a little more. There we go. If we go the beaker or the test tube route, so there are some shapes that we can work with. So there we got the triangle. We have the round ones. We have the regular. I've actually already done a cool little test tube thing for Hop Fusion back in the day with the Mad Scientist, logo and t-shirt design, which was really cool. Okay, so we have those. I'm just gonna do this just to have that shape there so I can think about incorporating it. So I wonder if, so it's Inspire, and I don't know if there's a way to play. I know that we could, if we just wanted to go super cheese, we could do this. So there's the test tube, and then like a little flame out of it, like that. Oh, you know what? Let me hang on just a second, because y'all are seeing everything upside down, and I'm gonna fix that. Let's see. I want to rotate 180 degrees. There we go. There we go. That's a little better. All right. So, yeah, if we wanted to go super cheese, we could do this. Oh, awesome. That's cool. Yeah, I tell you, man, using the iPad or Windows equivalent with a pencil or stylus has been phenomenal, especially using Procreate is a great one, Jeff. Procreate is a great program to sketch with. And then this is Adobe's version, which is Adobe Fresco. But yeah, like I said earlier, the only reason I'm using Fresco versus Procreate right now is because this is going to be built to go straight to Illustrator. Then I wanted it to it just integrates a little better in real time. So, all right. So if we wanted to cheese, we could do that, like I said, or we could play with some of these shapes. Like if we wanted to do a half of one of those, like. And these are just really quick sketches. This is not any kind of perfect kind of thing. I just want to try to get some ideas on board here. So if we did that with the triangle, I wonder if there's a way we can do like a half that, half flame, maybe? No, I'm not feeling that. We could always do... Let's see. Flames. No, I'm not feeling that either. Alright, let's just look at regular flames first, since that was what she provided initially. So we could go this route. I wonder if we, let's see. Or we stick pie, maybe? No. Huh, let's see. Let me think. Thinking. Record scratch. Alright, let's see. There we go, we'll play that. Like I'm kind of feeling the triangle beaker. I don't know if there's a technical term for that or not, but I like that shape, and it's different than what I normally see used, because normally either this one is used or this one is used. I'm not really feeling those, but if we took this and then, Jeff, like you were saying, with the flames behind, we could either start here or we could do a version that starts here. Or actually, that starts down here. Which is kind of cool. Which to me, it says science, but it doesn't say math. That doesn't say math to me. So figuring out a way, let's see, figuring out a way to incorporate unless we did little binary, do some zeros and ones. Or let's see, what is the alright, hang on, we're gonna switch back here real quick. Let's go to, let's look at some formulas. Let's see, what's the Pythagorean theorem again? I don't know how to spell it. Thank you, Google Autofill. So really, the Pythagorean theorem hey, there you go. Erlenmeyer flask. Cool. I was calling it wrong to begin with. Oh, c squared equals a squared plus b squared. So then really what we could do Let's switch back to this guy here. So let's go back to our little buddy. So then really the triangle that Earn whatever it's called that Jesse said. If we go back to that shape, I wonder if we do like a little A, a little B, and a little C, maybe? Or inside, maybe A, B, C. Okay, let's see. So basically we're working off of so that's our Pythagorean theorem. I'm out of music. I should have downloaded more. Oh, that's poor form. That's poor form on me. Let's see. I'm just going to play some more of these others here because I like them. Here's that same one. Or here, we'll come back to that one. Let's go back to... Oh, shit. I'm just starting like all of them at once. There we go. We'll rotate. How's that? That way, hopefully, we won't get sick of them all. I'm eventually going to make an intro to this show with this song because I fucking love it. Because I love it. Yeah, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble with the soundboard. All right, let's go in here. All right, is there a way to incorporate the I with this guy? Do we want to do that? I don't think we do. That looks like something kind of naughty. I would have to actually like accentuate. Bloop. Okay, let's see. I am thinking that we might... Like, I actually... Oh, you know what we could do? Oh, okay. I'm feeling something, guys. And gals. And anything else that you wish to be known as. Let's grab our lasso. Our Ted Lasso. We're going to grab our Ted Lasso. We're going to grab this guy. And us. And I have forgotten how to copy and paste on the iPad. Because that's not helpful. Ah, there we go. Copy selection. All right. Now we're going to make a new layer. We're going to paste. There we go. And then we're going to enlarge. And we're going to turn this guy off. Okay. So I think what I'm going to try is I'm going to grab... We're going to transform this a little bit. Crap. Like, forgetting how to use a program in real time is super embarrassing. I'm like, oh, great. Oh, there we go. That's what. Good lord. Okay. Alright, we're going to go big with this. And then we're going to rotate it just a hair. And then this is what I'm going to try. I'm going to go here. We're going to move this empty layer up. And then we're going to knock the opacity of this guy down. So it's super light. And then we're going to go back in this one. Grab my... There we go. And then I'm going to try this. We're going to go with the flame. So we're going to do the flame outside pretty much the same. We're going to go here. But then instead of fully drawing this flask out, we're going to use the negative space of the flame here. Let's go and kill that. We'll hide this and this. So then we can come up. May even flatten it even a little more. Might even go more subtle with that in future iterations. Let's see. So I'm actually really liking this shape. I might even make it a little bigger. Let's try to make it a little bigger. So I usually, like, by the time that I'm done with sketches and stuff, I have probably like 25 layers or something, because I always go back and try other stuff. Okay. So what I'm going to do this time though is I'm going to go ahead and bring in a vector brush. That's just going to make it a live vector, just so we can see it a little better. Come on. Yeah. For some dropping stuff, I'm going to knock stuff over here. So here we go. Let's just do this. Come on. And then I think I might want to make it a little bigger. I think I might want to start the tube section up here, maybe? And then bring us down. And that way it can curve earlier. A little earlier that way. Nope, not feeling that. So we're gonna go back to here. I am going to grab a little something, something. There we go. Okay, let's change. We're gonna change the brush here. Let's do. We'll do hard round, but we're gonna go way down. There we go. Okay. Now. I definitely don't want this, like this much negative space here. So I think I might, but I like the size of the flask, so. Let's see. We're gonna go ahead and do that. And bring these out. But I think I might come in a little earlier. So basically put the that way maybe? I like that better. I like that better. I wonder if we do. So I know I liked the bubbles and stuff. What if we did this? What if we did the bubbles? What if we did a little plus, a little minus, a little division? And a multiply? What do y'all think of that? Not as a final, but as a direction. I'm not sold. I'm not sold on this, but I thought I'd try it. Let's see. Let's break out another layer. Turn the opacity down. Hide that one. Or what if we use the... Let's see, hang on, I'm gonna bring up the size a little bit. Let's make it like the true negative space. I'm gonna Google that Erlenmeyer flask just to make sure that I'm not just completely going wrong here. Okay, so the Erlenmeyer mask, or I'm sorry, the Erlenmeyer flask. So let me switch back to this. They actually have way shorter of a tube element. So let's rethink that a little bit. Well, that's a little closer. This one's a little closer to what I had. Well, no, it's not. So really what I'm learning is a little bit fatter of a neck and more of the triangle spot. So let's switch back over. Bring this back over. Okay. So then really what I want to do, you know what, let's, I'm going to make a new layer. I'm going to go way big. Oh, I have the, there we go. Come on. down to that. There we go. Okay. So really, the Erlenmeyer flask is going to look more... So it's more up than flat. And then it goes up just a little and then flattens. So that is more Erlenmeyer than that. As I'm looking at the examples, you know what? The more I'm looking at these flasks, the more I kind of like that round one. Which would actually work a little better with a flame anyway. Like, let's see. Let's try this. So really, if we have this guy versus this guy, I kind of like the round one because it also reminds me of like a health potion from D&D. Nothing like sneaking in some D&D references on an instructor's Alright, let's try this then. Let's bring this up. Or a bong, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I think I just scraped a scab off my leg. Cool. Alright. Nothing like a little bleeding on Monday. So then let's hide this guy and hide that. There we go, so we can go bigger. Okay, so let's try this flame. Because I know like a Bunsen burner's flame is more straight, right? It's more like this. Do we want to try that, maybe? Maybe do this. This shaped flame might actually be a little bit better for... Get a little bigger so you guys can see it. An Erlenmeyer flask. So if we did up like that. Maybe try this. Oh yeah, I'm bleeding. Cool. Let's just do that. Alright. So okay, I'm gonna set that aside for now, and I'm gonna look at some text modifications. And what I mean by that is for logos, even if somebody has like a font in mind, I never just use the font. You want to make something unique for every client. So I want to make sure that whatever kind of typography I use, I want to make sure that it's unique. So we can use a base font, which we'll do right now, and we'll just say, and we're going to go all caps because we're yelling always. Inspire. Cool. Alright, and then we're going to take a look at what fonts we have currently, just to see if something really jumps out. But what's really, like, this is one of my favorite parts because you can really start customizing the typography. And so I really like to start with something classic or basic and then start building upon that. And I'll show you what I mean here in just a second. You know, and then let me look at her, because it looks like her original was I mean, that looks like Arial bold, probably bold italic. Definitely don't want to go serif route, so we're gonna stick to a sans serif for sure. Let's see. Let's go back here. Bring that big where you guys can at least see the INS there. So I'm looking for a... Oh, sorry, didn't mean to bump the mic. We are looking for just a pretty chill... Pretty chill sans serif. Of course, we could always do the classic Futura. That's one of my favorites. Be like Nike and countless other companies who have used that font. Let's see, there's Helvetica, which is going to be about the closest to that Arial, which I don't want. Let's see. And I don't want it too like futuristic either. Like I don't want something like that. Or like that. Or like that. Nothing crazy decorated. Nothing super ornate. I do like that the Nimbus. I do like Nimbus quite a bit. That might not be a bad starting font. Yeah, let's keep looking. Let's keep looking. I know I said no futuristic fonts, but that's kind of good. Let's see. Ooh, we could do Papyrus. All right. Woo! Let's go Avatar. Let's do the Avatar route. Have y'all seen that new trailer? It's weird to me that there's barely like any kind of speaking in it at all. I do like Rubato. What if we did, that might be a good one to build off of. I like Baldwin Serif too, but I've actually done some logos in that one already, so I try not to duplicate if I can help it. That's a serif font, so no thank you. Let's see. There's Trebuchet. That's not terrible. I do like vinyl. Oh, I love that font. I use that a bunch on other stuff. Let's see. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna make a decision. Let's go up. We're gonna do Roboto condensed bold. Let's start there. Alright, so what I'm going to do is make this bigger. And what I'll do, like once I get this actually in Illustrator, I'll do a shit ton of stuff to the kerning and that kind of thing. So, but for now, this is just for experimental purposes. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, just let that settle down so you guys can see it, is I'm gonna look at how we can customize this. So, whoa, what in the world? Oh, I still had text selected. Telling you kids, amateur hour. Alright, so we're gonna go... I'm just going to do this real quick, just as a quick... And this is just to get the regular font going. There we go. Okay, now that we have that down, we're going to turn this off. Going to go back to this layer. And then what we want to do is we want to experiment. Let's do this. There we go. That's a little better. Alright, so we want to experiment a little bit with these shapes. So, thinking of math in science, like we could almost do that, a little division up on the dot of the I. Not really feeling that though. Or we could look at like here and like shifting that down. Inspire. No. Okay. So. I kind of like that. It's not much customization, but... But I don't, like... Sometimes it's hard to decide whether you're going to do... When there's double letters, do you do the same thing to both? I don't really think that that should be on this one too, because it just would look weird, I think. Like, to me, that looks weird. So I would stick... I actually don't mind that at all. And I'm going to come in once I go once I go in and start tweaking this in Illustrator, I'm going to do some rounded corners and some other stuff. I'll show you some little tricks, little tips and tricks that'll take care of that. So, alright, so I'm actually pretty happy with that as the font. So, let's look at, let's go ahead and hide that. And then let's bring these guys back up. Okay, you know what? I think I am gonna start playing in Illustrator because I like that the most. Alright, we're gonna switch over. And I'm gonna send oh wait. Start live streaming? Oh, that goes to Behance. No, I don't want to do that. Okay. Ah. Oh, son of a bitch. Got something going crazy here. Let's see. Okay. Let's turn this layer back on. Let's turn these. We'll just turn all the layers back on. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to share. Open a copy. Illustrator desktop. And it's going to think about it. We'll go ahead and turn that back on. There we go. All right. Turn this back up. There we go. Hey, welcome. All right. So we are going to convert layers to objects. So that's basically just going to be everything that we've put. We're going to shut everything off. Oh, actually, you know what? Here. This is also what I do. So this opens it up into a just a regular document, but I have presets that I use that have all my symbols and all the other stuff in it. So I am just going to select all, and then I'm going to copy, and then I'm going to use my normal one. Actually, hang on, let me kill that. Start a new document, and then I'm going to go basic CMYK 26 by 26, which is my preset that I've built, and then I'm going to paste. And then these are all the layers that were in that document. So we're going to turn them all off for now. We're going to make a new one, and then we'll start playing with shapes. So these are symbols that I have pre-built that I use sometimes, thanks mostly in part to Aaron Draplin, because he had us build these in one of his workshops. Let me make sure I have the microphone adjusted. And then we will go through and let's start with that text. So we're going to go Inspire. Going to make it big. Whee! Okay, we're going to change the font to Roboto. I'm going to go Roboto Black. There we go. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is come in here and adjust some kerning. So, and I can put the Apple Pencil down. So, the kerning is that space between each letter, and natural fonts don't really do a great job of putting the same amount of text, or same amount of space between the letters. So, I am just going to go through here and I'm going to adjust them a little bit. I usually just eyeball it. I never really truly measure something, which is probably bad form for a professional designer, but you know, we all have our quirks. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Okay. So, also, when you're working on something for the first time and you're experimenting, I really highly suggest that any kind of change you make to stuff, copy it, and then make changes to the copy. That way, in case if you mess up, you can always go back. So now I'm going to create outlines of that font because I want to do some rounded corners. So, but I don't want to round every single corner. So this, yes, so we're going to go, let's try 0.18. No, let's do 1.3 or 0.13. So here, I don't want to rotate I don't want to round these two. So what I'm going to do, oh, and then these two are going to round differently than the others. See, it all gets super complicated and it's stupid, but you know, these are the kind of details that we have to pay attention to. So we did 0.13, and then these we're gonna, or sorry, not those. Did I grab that one? Son of a bitch, I did, didn't I? Okay, so we're gonna go a little softer, or a little more pronounced. I'm sorry, but we're gonna leave those two sharp points. Are we? No, hang on. Let's just look. Let's just do a smaller version. Let's do 0.4. No, I don't like that. Let's keep it sharp because we can. All right, so that's the I, that's the N. Let's go ahead and take care of the ends of the S's. Go 0.13. There we go. That's cool looking. Grab these guys. Do 0.13. I think I'm going to leave those sharp, but I'm going to do this one. Do we want to go ahead and, yeah, I like that, but do we want to do here? Yeah, all right, we'll keep it. All right. Grab these guys. And I know that, like, technically you could select every one of the anchor points here on the text to be able to do them all at once, but I like to do each letter individually just so I can see the change each time, instead of, like, sometimes it's hard to keep track of all the letters at the same time. So in here with the R, I'm going to go ahead and just grab these four, and then we'll go ahead and soften those at our 0.13. Come on. There we go. And then I'm actually going to leave those sharp. And then this one is a little trickier because the font, as you can see, it hits differently. So I'm actually going to fix that real quick by bringing this over and then deleting that anchor point. There we go. And then we'll come in and we'll actually go a little softer. There. Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay. All right, and then let's go E. Let's go fix our E. Come on. Grab each of the ends here. And go 3. You know what? I don't like. The more I look at it, the more I don't like that. I'm gonna change that too. 1, 2, 3. There, that's better. And then I think the E's need to soften, so we're gonna do that. 0.13. There we go. You know what? I am gonna have to fix this because every other point they're all soft, so that's too much. Let's just be real subtle. Let's go 0.04. There we go. That's not bad. I just didn't want like an extreme shift, so you know what? Here, you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so I'm liking that. See, and when you back out, it's a little softer, and it's custom. You know, we touched every letter. So, so now I'm gonna duplicate again, and then I'm gonna work on that that little flame for the eye because I really do like that. I think it should stay, and it doesn't have to be big. It just needs to be. I think it just needs to be there. So, what we're gonna do, and this is how we make it. We are gonna make a rectangle. And then we are going to make an anchor point directly in the middle, there in the top. And then we're going to delete these. I know you could technically go and just get a triangle, but I like doing this. And then do that. And there we go. We have a teardrop or a flame. And then I'll duplicate that, go a little smaller. Stick that like right there. Change that to that color so you can see it. Make that a little bigger. Pull it in. And see, it's as easy as that, making a flame. And then bloop. Might even go just a little smaller. There we go. It's kind of cool, no? Dang it! I keep hitting that. Keep hitting the mic with my headphones. I apologize for that. Cool. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? Just real quick. Give me just a moment. I am gonna look something up real quick. That's me thinking. Let's see. What are you? Do you work? Okay, I'm gonna test something real quick. You guys are gonna be my guinea pigs. See if this works. As soon as I find it. Nope, that's not working. see. That is not. I don't understand this website. That is weird. Just gonna try to get some different tunes since we've already exhausted the ones that I pulled down. Download tracks. Let's see how this works. All right. We might have a little bit of a hiccup here because I'm downloading a rather large file, but we should have some new tunes here shortly. Until then, come on, there you go. Come on, there we go. All right. Okay. Now that we have that out of the way, so we have that. I'm actually really liking that. We may, you know what? Let's try a little experiment. So, did I already? No, I did not copy this one yet. So let's duplicate that, and then I'm gonna move this up for a second, and I'm gonna try some stuff real quick. Let's see. Let's try 8. Rotate 8, and then we're gonna skew 8 degrees. Gonna drop that in, and then let's see. What was our tagline? Igniting impactful instruction in science. In math and science, okay. So, let's see. Oh, you know what, too? She sent me a text this morning. Oh, that's just all copy for the flyer. So, all right, so what did we say? Igniting impactful instruction in math and science. Igniting impactful instruction in math and science. Okay, so now that we have that text, I definitely don't want to go the same thin or a thick font. So let's try. I don't want it that thin either because that won't show up very good when you go small. There we go. Okay. I'm just going to try a little something here as well. 8. Let's see. Yeah, it would not be a science logo without a little experiment. Thank you. Actually, you know what we could do? Let's see. Nope. Let's break the connection. actually sneak that Pythagorean theorem in that way. Can bump up that stroke a little bit and then make it inside. Because really, I mean, you could go shapes. Like shapes can, shapes represent math because, you know, geometry and all that stuff. Yeah. Wonder if we do. Maybe do those different colors in that spot, maybe. Now, I don't want to get too ornate because this is about instruction and stuff. It doesn't have to be boring as shit, but but we don't want to go too ornate. Let's see, I'm gonna switch that to multiply, and then let's make that a different color. Just to experiment again. Then no, that's the wrong blend. Like I want to knock out the Let's see what this looks like real quick. Just for my own peace of mind. No, come on. Let's make you bigger. And watch, this is one of my favorite tools right here. This is the shape builder. I can actually just go through and remove, remove what I don't want. Which you can accomplish as well with the Pathfinder tool, but I like that I have a little more control over this here with the shape builder. So there's that, and then we're gonna make that all the way to the back. Let's go ahead and highlight those again, grab those. What the hell? Come on, grab everything. Oh, there was a little bit of red right there that I missed too. Dang. Gotta go way in. Bloop. There we go. Alright. So then let's highlight all this. We're going to unselect that. We're going to unselect the text. Unselect the flame. Then we're going to X that out, and then we're going to paste on top. And then we're going to change the opacity back to normal. And then let's change this just for, so it's not so stark. And we can start experimenting with stuff. Yeah, because like let's look at the Bunsen burner, a Bunsen burner flame, because that's blue, I believe, right? Or is it not? Oh, see, there's a blue one. Oh, it's lighter than darker. Gotcha. Okay. So then we'll switch that. Let's make that, and then let's make this a little lighter. Or, you know what, let's make this a little bigger. Let's bring this up And then we're going to copy, and then we're going to paste in place. Change that to that color so I can see it. And then I think we're going to do that, but make this a little bigger. Because I like that little bit of negative space. That's kind of cool, isn't it? Let me just make sure that mathematically this isn't doing something stupid. Yeah, that's kind of dope. I like it. I don't know that I'm necessarily sold on the rising text yet with the triangle. Let's see. I'm going to make that color. We're going to skip the little racing stripe in the middle. And then I'm going to make a line here like that. Just as another, again, just another experiment. We're going to bump up the stroke. And then we are going to change the arrowhead to a flat line. Let's take a look at that and see what that looks like. But I'm not going to do it to the other side yet. Oh shoot, I did not mean to do that. See, I'm going to drop that size down. This is another thing that I like to do with subtitles. I like to make them smaller, but then I also like to spread them out just a little bit. I just think it has a little more of a pro feel to it. Let's make that a little bigger. There we go. Yeah, I'm not liking that line. Oh, whoops. Now, let's go in, let's grab, actually, let's do this. This is another one of my tricks that I love. If you have an Adobe subscription, let's go Adobe, colораdobe.com. And I like doing this. So if we have a, let's look through here in these colors and see if we find something that we like. See, that's light or darker. Oh, it's actually dark, light, dark. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I don't mind that. Okay, back to this. So we want to find like a, or actually, you know what? Here, let's start here. So in Adobe Color, you can explore. So you can basically type out any kind of thing you're going for, and it'll help find you a color palette. How cool is that? It's so freaking helpful. So you can discover trends that they have, or you can try to find something in your library. So right now I want to go to Explore, And then I want to take a peek at, let's see, let's do math, science, or actually, math, science, Bunsen burner, flame, oh man, this is making me look dumb. That jerk. Let's do science. Let's do science first. Let's see what that says. Let's see what that gives us. And then basically, and you can actually upload photos. You can actually upload photos to this, and it'll pop out a color palette for you, which is so freaking cool. I love it. Oh, that's dope. I actually really like those colors. Ooh, I like them. I love that illustration too. That's dope. This is not bad. But I want an option with a few darks and lights. Like, that's not terrible, but that's all blue. I want maybe like a 2 or 3 color. Just to have options. I don't mind this either. That's not too bad. Why don't we try... Okay, let's try this. We're going to add to library. Which drops it into my library, my Adobe account libraries. And then those are some primary colors. Primary and secondary. Let's see. Okay, you know what? I'm going to pause this just real quick because I am super parched from talking like a jackass for so long. I'm going to go grab some water and I will return very shortly. I'll be right back. Maybe. Hi, work please. Okay, good. I get to do it manually. Great. Okay, be right back. All right, I am back. Let's see here. Let's do a little something real quick. Let's bring this up and over here so you guys don't have to see too much behind the curtain. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna double check something real quick. You guys talk amongst yourselves. How's everybody doing today, by the way? You let me know in the chat so I can get to know so thirsty. Ooh, boy. Very thirsty. Oh, my goodness. I had some cold brew earlier, and it dried me out big time. Awesome, Jeff. That's good to hear, man. It's good to hear, my buddy. Okay, so I think I have found a little something here. Hopefully it's gonna work. Ah! Of course I'm clicking on stuff and then things are going fucking crazy. Yeah, why not? Let's do this, and this, and this, and this. Okay, just give me a second here. Gotta build out something real quick. That is not what I wanted. There we go. That's what I wanted. Do this. We'll do this. This is just to get us through the rest of our time. Where's the 2? Okay, that's weird. One more thing. Let's try this. Oh, they're not all in here. That's why. Let's see. Tay, how is the notary business going? Okay, let's try that. Well, that's not even... What the hell, dude? Well, this is not playing right. I was so excited. Things were working. It was awesome. Oh, there you go. Hey, cool. That's awesome. That's really great to hear. I'll tell you what, folks. Tay is an excellent, excellent notary. A mobile notary at that. If you're in the DFW area, I highly, highly recommend her for your notary needs. I need to make you a little commercial to play on my stream. See, can you guys hear that music? Okay, I think my multi output device thing is not working any longer. Let me see. I'm gonna check something real quick. Black hole, yeah, that's what I want. Hang in there with me, folks. This is some live figuring out stuff. All right, you know what? I'm not gonna worry about it. I'll fix that later. Let's get back to the task at hand here. What in the hell? What happened to my frame? Oh my god. There we go. I don't know what happened there. That was weird. Okay. Well, that was dumb. Okay, here we go. So we did find one. I found one color palette that I did like. I don't know that I'm really... The other ones aren't quite jumping out at me, except for that one. You know what? I'm gonna add that one too, just because I love it. So then now, if we switch back to Illustrator, in our libraries, we should have some color palettes in here. So there's one. Oh, that's from a different project. That's not what I wanted. Water wave. Let's see. Oh, come on. Now some of my stuff is going bonkers here. Let's see. Shit, which ones did we grab? We grabbed that one, which I didn't see in here. Did I just miss it? Where did I put these? Did I accidentally put them in a different folder? Yep. I don't know how that ended up in this one, but... Alright, we've added that. Wait, what? Add theme. There we go. That's called Science News. I like that. And then Science Poster. We're going to add themes to swatches. In fact, actually, we're going to kill the Vaqueros colors because we don't need those. Don't really need my Echo 7 colors, so we're going to have to kill those. And then these customs, we'll go ahead and... Actually, I'm going to keep Rich Black because I like it. Rich Black is what's interesting. So in programs like regular black, or what's listed as regular black, which is the hex 000000, or 100% of every color. Pardon me. I like to do 35, 35, 35, 90. Because see, if you go 100%, right? I'll show you the difference here. Oops. So actually, hang on. Here, let's do this again. 35, 35, 35, 90. Oh, no. Sorry. So if you do that and you make a box, so there's that color with rich black, right? So then if we copy and then we make a new color and just go all the way black, we'll just say black. And then look at that. Isn't that crazy? Of course, now that looks exactly the same to me. Oh, you know what? I didn't change it, did I? Wait, what the hell? Yeah. Where's the new one that I made? Okay. There we go. Okay. So let's make that color. Why is it? Oh my god, it's making me look stupid. Because see, if you drop it to 90, it does that. What the hell happened to my rich black? That's really irritating. Because this is not, these are not the ratios. Oh well. See, I was trying to teach you guys something and I didn't have it right. That's bad form. Bad form, Peter. Bad form. I'm gonna go a little thicker with that blue line. There we go. That shows a little better. You know what I think we might do? Let's see. I'm going to delete that. I'm going to copy that again. I'm going to go ahead and do what I don't normally do, and that is to make, I'm going ahead and taking that out instead of leaving it live. And what I mean by leaving it live is if I didn't like how much negative space this did, then I can always move it and it'll adjust, see? Or if I wanted to give a little bit of blue under there. I am drinking Liquid Death Mountain Water. See, it's live, so I can adjust it as much as I want without me having to completely redo everything. So, okay. So the reason why I'm doing that is because I'm gonna grab that regular one, and then I'm going to grab all these, and then I'm going to copy. I'm going to paste in place. Then I'm going to switch the color. I'm going to make it all one color, and then I'm going to switch it to outlines, and then I'm going to drop this, and then move it over a little bit. Bring it up. Yeah, it is mountain. It's drinking water from the Alps. It is mountain water. It is. It took me a minute to get used to the fact that it's in a can, because I've been used to bottles for so long, but they specifically put them in cans so they can try to help curb the amount of plastic that's going out there, because aluminum is way easier to recycle than plastic. So the only problem with it is it can, depending on where you get it, it can get expensive. I think it was like $14.99 at Whole Foods for a 12-pack. But they had been having it like either, I can't remember if it was buy one get one free or if it was just one 12-pack was $6.99 or something like that. So we were getting a ton of it. and but now it's more expensive, so we've kind of slowed down the amount that we've been getting. Okay, what I'm doing now is I created outlines. I've grouped all these because what I want to do is I want to bump up the stroke a little bit. I'm going to go into the stroke and I'm going to make it to where it's inside the line. And then I'm going to drop this back behind. A little bit further down. Actually, I'm going to make it just a little closer. Yeah, it was expensive. It's expensive. It's stupid. But I'm already invested. Okay, then I'm going to do another little trick of the trade. I'm going to outline the stroke. Actually, let's, because I almost broke my own rule. I'm going to duplicate that again. Then we're going to grab that and we're going to create outlines. We're going to outline the stroke. And then we're going to grab our originals. We're going to copy. We're going to paste again. And then we're going to do a little thing called a compound path. We're going to go down here to Object, Compound Path, Make. And then we're going to do the same thing with our lines here. We're going to go Object, Compound Path, Make. So now what we're going to do is we're going to offset path. And I want to just offset it a little bit. So we're going to go 0, 2. Let's see what that looks like. Nope, that's too little. Let's go 0, 5. Let's try that. Let's go 0, 6. No, let's go 0, 8. No, see? Okay. But I think 1 is going to be too much. Ah. Okay, that might work. I don't like what it does here, but I like what it does to everything else. So maybe we just killed this one altogether. And then take these two, send those all the way to the back. Ah. Oh, I see what's happening. Let's kill that, kill that, kill that. There we go. And then let's take a look at our color palette. So if we're using the science poster, then I would probably make that text that color, and then our little background, our little lines, I would make the darker color, and then I would leave that blue. That's actually kind of cool. I don't hate that. But then we could always come in here. Let's offset path. Let's do negative this time. And let's make this color just a shade different. So here's a question. Do we want this on this eye or that eye? So I'm not really better on this top one. Or do we do that inner? We do that inner color white, or like an off-white. Let's look at this. Okay. All right, so we agree that this one is the better one, which I agree. So we're gonna make another thread here. See, by the time that I'm done, like, there's gonna be so much shit off off the screen. All right, now I'm gonna do this, and we're gonna mess with some colors. So we're gonna do this. And we're gonna recolor artwork. That is kind of neat. Now let's look at this. Bum 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 bum. This is what I love about Illustrator is that it really. What? No. The hell? Oh, guy? Is that it does all kinds of neat stuff like this. I still want the blue though. Though, let's grab I want to grab a little more of a stark blue. So we're going to open our swatch library, go to color books, and then Pantone solid color, solid colored. Or actually, you know what? Here, let's do this. Let's do blue flame. Yeah, there we go. Let's add that to the library. Let's come in here. Let's add themed swatches. And then let's pick some blues. Let's go dark, light, bring to front. And then let's make that. That's pretty cool. I kind of like that. that's too dark. Basically, neither of those are going to work for what I want, so stick with those three. I'm not feeling this one. But this is why you want to experiment, because you really need to find out what you don't like before you can really pick what you do like. And one thing really to think about too is, like, I'm off the artboard right now, so it's going to look differently once you get onto the white. Especially stuff that's lighter in color, which looks great here, but once you get into the white, it might not. So, like, for example, if you put that over here, it's a little bit harder to read. It's a little too soft. So you would have to make some adjustments. So then that's not too bad. Or we'll make that the red-orange. So right now, though, that's 5-color, which looks awesome, but when it starts to come to print, like if you're going to get shirts made and that kind of stuff, you really have to start really thinking about how many colors you're using, because you don't, each color, especially with screen printing, each color is a different screen. And so the costs start piling up there for sure. So I wonder, let's... I'm going to put that next to that one. Let's take a look, because this is probably my favorite out of the ones that I've put together. Let's take a look at how it looks here. So first of all, let's do this. There we go. So see, here's a good example of the light not really working here. Like, it works perfectly down here because you can see it, but here you can't. So what we'll do is we're gonna make, let's see, which one is that? Is that this color? Which one are you? That one? Okay, so we're gonna make, and then which one are you? You're that one? Oh, okay, cool. So we'll make that color, and then we'll basically, we're just reversing them. So we'll do that. And then the dark doesn't, like, it's almost too dark. So let's take a look at, or do we make it the flames blue? Hey, that's not too bad. And then change this to that blue also. And so then there you're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4 colors. 4 colors. So that's not as bad. So I would bring this over a little bit too. But I almost don't like that it's that light. That's too much though. Let's see, what does it look like with the blue there? Let's try, no. Like, I don't mind that bone color. The bone color actually looks kind of cool, but like, I'm just afraid that that's too light. I don't know, that's pretty cool. Okay, we're gonna play with this one. Then let's move this down. because this is a derivative of that one, we're just going to put it along there. And then we'll drag a little arrows. And this is just a visual, so it'll be easy to follow my breadcrumbs. And again, that's another little trick from Draplin. Oh yeah, gotta break the connection first. You grab this, drop it down a little. Grab that, drop it down a little. Grab this, drop it down a little, down a little, down a little. There we go. That should be enough. All right. There we go. 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 And there we go. And then we're gonna lower that. But then we're gonna do this. There we go. Because we don't want to use that. All right. Now what I like to do is, so that's going to be the light version, or this is going to be the white version, and then we're going to grab that blue. Let's make a copy, bring it to front, and then let's do some adjustment. Let's do a darker blue. Actually, let's do the mid blue. There we go. Is that? Oh, that's not even the same color. There we go. Now it is. Okay. Now we have a one for a darker setting as well. So if it's on black, then really we can keep that cyan there, or that lighter blue. In fact, I would actually probably make this one the light blue also. And really what these are is these are just different versions of your same color palette and your same design, but just alternate versions that'll fit on with different colors. Just like what I'll want to do is do this and then make everything one color. Because there are going to be some instances where you're not going to be able to print in color. And though grayscale is fine normally, you definitely want to do what the hell? Where am I okay, there we go. The hell? Come on, dude. There we go. I lost my train of thought. But like for black and white, like sometimes even, I mean, grayscale, you could print in grayscale, but I like to have a solid version of each logo I do. I'm not hyped on that. I actually want that a little bigger. Oh, you know what though? Hang on. So then for the black and white version, it'll be just a hair different, just because I want that. It's hard to convey that two color style without doing something weird. Okay, so now that I have these versions done, and then a light version, so there's a black version and a light version. Now I want to do a secondary logo, and that's something to use any kind of time where you need a smaller space or that kind of thing. I'm going to copy this over. Let's go ahead and delete that and that. And then I think what I'm going to do is I am going to grab all of these, get rid of them, grab all of these, get rid of them. Let's go ahead and kill that. And then we're going to grab a circle. We're going to group these. Then we're going to center this. We're going to make this a thick line. Let's go 40. What does that look like? Yeah, that's pretty good. We're going to throw it on the inside. And then let's take a look at this. Okay, we're going to change the color of this real quick. Oh shoot. Nope, that's not what I wanted. There we go. So what I want is I want this to cut that top line, but not the bottom. Okay, so I want to do, but I want to give it just a little bit of breathing room at the bottom. And then let's go ahead and we're going to align that again just to make sure we didn't lose it. And then watch this. So we're going to grab this guy, copy, and paste in place, and we're going to offset. I want it to do a lot more than that, so let's go 4. And then we're going to change the color to that just so we can see what it's going to look like cut. Where's my blue? Or the other blue? Oh, there we go. Okay. I was like, wait a second. Something's not right. I want that bigger. Okay, let's see what this looks like a little bigger. To where we're breaking the circle fully instead of I actually like that quite a bit. Let me copy, paste. Let's bring this in a little bit. Let's change this to that lighter color. And then throw that in the back. No. Do I like that is the question, and I don't really, I'm not sold. Because then really we could ungroup. Oh, where did that orange come from? We had a rogue orange in there. Did y'all see that? I don't know where that came from. Oh, goodness. So we could do... So we have a couple of options. Let's take this to the white, though, and let's see what it looks like. First of all, we have to fix what we were hiding. So let us... Where are we? Path. There we go. Outline stroke. And we're going to take this guy and these. And we're going to erase all that. There we go. Okay. I wonder if we break up that. Let's break this up too. Yeah. But I think we're going to have to adjust some colors again because I think that's too light. So I'm going to ungroup it. Oh, there is rogue. There is rogue orange. Here we go. Is there rogue orange under there? Under there? Under there? Okay, good. All right. We're good. So then really, like, I don't mind that. But do we want to do like the darker blue and lighter blue on the inside there? Like that? Oh no, wrong one. Like that? I definitely think this needs to be that thick. No. Huh. Or do we want to, on this one, let's go bigger. Thank you, Tay. Yeah, I think I am also. I think I'm feeling those blues. wonder if this is too light. Here. I'm going to come in and I'm going to delete that anchor point and this anchor point, and then we're going to bend that. As much as it'll let us bend. Which is that far. Right, Jen? Pardon me. I think that's pretty cool. I like both of those actually, quite a bit. Do we need this middle color? Do we want to go just solid blue? I mean, I like that the light breaks it up, but but I'm not really sure. Uh huh. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Now, what I want to do is let's look at it. Let's look at it in some real world applications. That way, we can really tell what we want. So we're going to open up Photoshop. And I have a metric ton of templates, all kinds of different things to test out, just to be able to see what it would look like on stuff. So like if, let's go ahead and open up one of those. Let's do a t-shirt first. What the hell? There we go. There we go. Templates. Where are we? Oh, sorry. PSD. Let's go shirt T. Lay flat. T-shirt mock-up front. Because she's so one of the things that my client said that she wanted was they were gonna maybe make t-shirts. They did not want to do like dress shirts or polo stuff because they wanted to look a little more casual. Because these are basically going to be like teacher in-service day things, and so a lot of teachers go in like shorts and flip-flops and that kind of stuff. So This is the basic template. I can't remember where I got this one from. It may have been in Envato. One of those. I'll tell you, there are a couple things that I use quite a bit. Some templates that I use and stuff, or actually, I'm sorry, website resources that I pick a lot of stuff up on. Envato Elements is one of them. It's a really good one. Creative Market is another one. I've gotten so many fonts from there. Yeah, those two are really good. I use those quite a bit. Also, because I do a lot of work in the sports realm with soccer kits and that kind of stuff, sportstemplates.net is a really good one. They're expensive, though, if you're doing, like, if you need, like, a full license. If you're just doing mock-ups to show them how that looks, that's cheaper. It's a cheaper template, but if you're doing something that's a little more involved, it can get a little expensive. But okay, we've got this. So we're gonna open this. We're gonna go back to our Illustrator. We're gonna grab, yeah, just put it over there. Thank you. We're gonna grab this guy first. Let's try it. We're gonna do Smart Object because we can just adjust colors however. We'll put this right around the chest, the left pocket. Kill that. Save. Yeah. I need to move it over a little bit. And then make it just a hair bigger. I need to come up. That's kind of cool. Super simple. And then really we can come in and change the color of the t-shirt. We can make it like a light gray. And don't worry, I'll fix all that here in just a second. So like a light gray with that, that's pretty cool. I like it. And then really we could do it like this. So let me grab our back. And then let's do inspire, but then let's make it all that blue. And then let's grab this color. And what are we? 8%. Okay, so let's grab this color. Let's change our fill to 8%. Let's come back to the design. Let's go just a little smaller and up a little more. Save. That's pretty cool. Get that across the shoulders. I wonder if we go just a little bit lighter with the t-shirt color. Maybe like an off-white. I like that. Oh shit. I just saved over the template. Oops. Here we go. Oh, I like that. What do y'all think? Y'all like that? The front of the t-shirt, back of the t-shirt. Oh, darling.
Yes.
Will you come here and look at this? You don't have to be on camera. All right, I'm going to pause for just a second for station identification, and I'll be right back. Why is that not working? Okay, I'll be back. Okay. Okay, I am back. Oh, hello, Shuri. What you doing, bud? We have a Shuri sighting, ladies and gentlemen. Come here, bud. Hey, Shuri. Come here. Come on down. Hi. Come on. Nope, you're gonna jump all the way down. Okay. All right. Little goofball. Okay. So we have gotten our shirt. I'm actually really digging that. And then let's go back to AI. Let's look at these. So I also kind of want a version where I incorporate both symbols. Or maybe we do this. Hang on. Yeah, we're really experimenting. Or I wonder if maybe we adjust this circle a little bit too. I want to grab you too. Let's skip you. I wonder if we cut the circle, if we cut both of these circles. So if I go outline or offset path, that's a little too big, I think, right? Than the other one. Let's try a smaller offset. Offset. Let's bump it down a little bit. Let's do 0.2. Let's see what that looks like. Ah. I think I actually really like that. I think I like the circle being cut off on the bottom as well, because then you can have it as a standalone. Oh, let me grab this. And then let me grab this. Come here, both of you. So then really what you can do is that's your standard. That can be your standalone logo, which is pretty dope looking, I think. And then grab this guy. And then you have your flame and your circles here. Drop that back behind there so that little white didn't pop off. That's kind of cool. I'm really liking that. So this would be the secondary logo. But then that would be the full logo. So then, if we come in here, let's go ahead and let's get rid of some stuff. Oh shit, just kidding. Let me first outline stroke. There we go. Let's kill that, kill that, kill that. So then there's the clean version of that, and then let's come in and make a one color version. Actually, first I'm going to copy that, I'm going to paste that, I'm going to kill that out of there, and then I'm going to paste in place, make an outline. Let's go big with the stroke, make it inside, make it smaller, bring it down. I know this is just the kind of hardcore in me, but I love those sharp points. Oh, okay. Oh man, you know what? So I really like that as a one color. They are like super sharp though. I may want to change that just a little. Let's see. What would that look like with just a little bit of softness to it? Let's see. That's pretty good, I think. Just to soften it up a little bit, because this isn't a logo for a metal band. Uh, let's. I kind of like that. So then if we did a colored version of it, then we would make this that color. We would make this that color, this, that color, and this, that color. I really kind of like that white in there better, like that, or the negative space in there. That's pretty cool. So then really, if we did that way, let's move this guy out. Let's put this guy in. Man, I like that. I like that quite a bit, actually. Because that way, like this, it doesn't alter the black and white version really at all. Because it still has that negative space. Whereas up here, like, we had to actually adjust some stuff to be able to do it because the two blues touched. So I actually really like that. Man, that looks sharp. That looks pretty sharp. Here, let's do that. Let's move that down. Let's bring this up. Make it bigger. And then let's take it to the template. Okay. Ah! I like the simplicity of it, which is actually just exactly what my producer said. So we're going to look at a couple different versions of the back. So we're going to do this version, and then we're going to do Hey, oh my god, cat, get off there. Get down. No, madam. Oh, there it is. Okay. Never mind. False alarm. Okay, sorry about that. I thought Shuri had jumped up onto the table where my lunch is waiting for me, but she did not. She was on, or my lunch was not there. It was somewhere else. Okay. So we're going to do this version, and then we're going to do a one color version. I forgot to change the color in Illustrator, but I can do it very simply like that in Photoshop. All right, so that's the one color. And then if we go back in, nope. That's the full color, which is kind of neat with the lighter on the gray, but cost-wise, I'm thinking the one color will probably be better. Especially since the first, or the front side is 2-color. So, that's not too bad. I like it. Alright, I'm pretty happy with those. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save as. Oh, you know what? I haven't even saved it yet. See, this is bad form here. I have not saved this at all yet, which is very poor. Okay, we're going to call this Inspire. And then we're going to say INS001 underscore logo. We're going to make another. We're going to call this Working Files. And then we're going to call this INS logo working file. Alright, and then we're going to save as. Oh, whoops, hang on. We're going to let that save, and now we're going to save as again. And then we're going to leave that logo, and then we're just going to call this clean. And now, the reason why I'm doing that is I've saved all this work, but then I'm going to go here and I'm going to kill all of this. I'm going to kill all of this, these, and this. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make some artboards. So, we're going to bring this over here. And then we're just going to do this. We're going to copy. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And then we're going to rearrange all. Because I am a neat freak in files. And what I'm doing is I'm just going to be making different versions of this logo in one file. Okay, so this will be one. I'm going to group it. Actually, I'm going to create that. I'm going to group. Oops. And then I'm going to align middle, align center. Then we're going to delete this from that one. We're going to group it. We're going to align, make it bigger. There we go. Let's go ahead and kill that. Let's go ahead and kill these. And then I'm going to go through, let's make one that is all that blue. Oh, you know what? Good lord. Okay. We're going to move this over here. We're going to go circle, circle. We're going to do the different versions side by side so I don't get confused when I'm looking for them in Illustrator. Or in InDesign. Oh, shoot. There we go. Make an all black one. And then we're going to make one that's all that bone color, which will serve as our white version. And then here we'll do the same. So we'll move here, here, and here. And then we're going to align middle and center. And then change this all to that color. We're going to align this guy middle. There we go. We're going to make that all black. And then we're going to align this and make this all blue. So there you go. Those are all the versions that I think I'm probably going to need. So I'm going to save that because we have it set as clean. And then I'm going to just go ahead and kill that because I don't need it anymore. All right. And then now I'm going to take a little lunch break, but then I will be on in the afternoon to do the flyer because that's next. So thanks for joining me, and we will definitely see you in a little bit, and we will